Yeah, this be the part two to the previous rant. Oh my god, that shit was horrendous, people. From the moment that program started, what the heck was his name? Dr. Jack Von something, Von Imp or I don't know. He's one of these dime store fucking preachers. Oh, and yeah, after they got done slamming the president with their perspective, which is all it is, right? No basis in fact. All the articles that she posted while she was denigrating the president seem to have been written all by the same people over and over again. Oh my god. My God's better than your God. My Jesus is better than your Jesus. Really? And most of you Christians don't get the part where the history of this man was created 80 years after his supposed death. And the only person that comes to mind historically that even existed was a character named Philos. Yep. And let's be clear about how Jesus and the 12 prophets is the same story that has been repeated throughout history in virtually every religion on the planet. Holy fucking shit, people. And then these folks actually had the bodacious gall, the unmitigated gall, to talk about how Obama only celebrates Muslim holidays in the White House, that there are no Christian traditions, no Jewish traditions. What the fuck? Are you serious? Really? Oh, wow. Yeah. Practice what you wanna, but don't preach to me. I am not the one who's gonna buy into this fucking simple-minded bullshit. Nope. And I also noticed something yesterday when I was on the internet. Some of the YouTube channels, primarily African Americans that I was attached to, and I hate that fucking term, I do, it's so disingenuous, but primarily brown-skinned people that I was attached to in YouTube land have now either lost their channels, disappeared, or this video's been removed. Yeah. Lots of videos yesterday. I was surprised. But I gained 6 more contacts. Ha ha ha. You assholes. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna keep being fucking nasty to some of you people because you really just, you have no concept for what the fuck it is you're preaching. You forget the part where I was baptized, a Christian, indeed a Lutheran, which is just a step below you guilty fucking Catholics. You know, you assholes who go out and fuck off all week, go to church on Sunday, say a few Hail Marys, and back on Monday right back at it. Because as long as you have absolution on Sundays, you feel free to do what the fuck you do. Repeatedly. And that, my friend, is a hypocrite. And the fact that nobody has this level of perfection that you imbued upon your character Jesus, which, by the way, never existed, not even according to your own testimonies. But, I mean, that's okay. Yeah, some of you really are just as unfucking-formed. Oh, man. Wow and wow. And, you know, without even saying so, of course, they're not going to say anything about Romney and his attachment to his so-called Christian religion, is he? They're not going to say anything about that. Why would they? 30 different, 30,000 different versions of Christianity. Pick a Jesus, any Jesus. Jesus of the day, Jesus of the week. Oh, we're in the end times, on and on and on and on and on. Wow. And most of what you're seeing, actually, some of these so-called signs and events are a natural byproduct of we the people, the human beings on this fucking big blue rock. We be the ones toxifying the fucking planet. Oh, all the global warming around the world is because we're just not Christian enough. No, it couldn't be that we're toxifying the planet. Couldn't be that we're coming back into an 80-year stretch of a warming trend that happens, what, every 80 years? No. We've gutted our infrastructure, and things are burning down around us. But it couldn't be our fault. No, we're just not faithful enough to Jesus of the day. And most of this is promoted by you sick, pink-skinned motherfuckers. And don't get it twisted. Do you see me now? Huh? Yeah. I knew I was in deep shit when I went into that church over there in Spokane. Yeah. And they claim to be a Christian church, but this isn't a liberal church. Well, you might want to check a little of the history surrounding your Jesus of the week or the day. Because according to your own text, Jesus couldn't have been anything but a fucking liberal. Man said, take care of the poor. The man said, feed the hungry. The man said, see the needs of thy neighbor. No. Most of you pink, white motherfuckers want to see the needs of yourself and nothing more. And as long as it moves your military agenda forward, hey, who gives a fuck if somebody's got some brown skin? Wow. And I'm not perfect. I've verbally abused Obama myself, but I don't think I've ever actually referred to him as Mr. Obama. I would say president, because he deserved, the man ran, he got the office, have some respect for the office, you know? Don't sit here and try to tell me, man, please. Obama's not celebrating any traditional religious, what? Really? Huh. So, what's that big green thing he's been putting up in the White House every year? That's definitely one of the more obvious signs of Christianity, or so-called Christianity. Most people don't even get the part where the tree is based on pagan holidays, but that's okay. You ignorant so-called Christians are going to keep pumping that shit up. You would be in amongst the same people who once a year stand around and talk about maybe helping thy neighbor. But let me help myself first. Oh, wow. Here, give me your tithings. Yeah. Pay me so you don't go to hell. Pay me so Jesus will come and talk to you. Like, really? And what if Jesus was here and he saw what you hypocrites were doing? How he saw that the churches were non-profit and they were using their tithing money to invest in for-profit prison systems. See? How's that working for you, Christian people? Because that's what's happening. And the only church that has stood up against this was the Methodists. So that's 29,999 different versions of Christianity out here that seem to think it's okay to invest in the enslavement of your neighbor. How the fuck is that working for you, Christians? Wow. I hope I never wake up to some serious ignorant shit like that again. Because I really will buy a gun and put a fucking hole in that fucking thing over there. Or give it back to the person I borrowed it from. Holy shit. Really? Really, people? Really? This is what you honestly believe out of what you're taught out of these Bibles? And which version of the King James are we using today? I mean, wow. And just fucking wow. I am, wow. I'm just, my head fucking hurts now. That was not okay to wake up to. That was scary. That was scary. That was over the top. Heel grinding. None of us wants Romney in the fucking White House. You get that. Including the supposed Jews who don't go into the White House. Right? The Jews don't go into the White House. The Christians don't go into the White House. The only thing in the White House is Muslims. Really? Huh. I'm thinking you're full of shit. I'm thinking you're fucking haters. And I'm thinking I'm sick of listening to you people. Please, pull your heads out of your ass. And think about it for just one moment. If your Jesus was here right now, what the hell would he say? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. I told you that we needed to have faith in one another. And all the time I'm told, oh no, we have to put our faith in something that's beyond man. Because only that which we cannot see is perfect. Really? Don't you feel like that just kind of discommunicates us from one another? That it does indeed create a divide? That it does indeed split the conversation up to the point where your perception and your belief is seemingly more important than the individual needs of the people around you? I'm thinking if your Jesus was here right now, he'd be ashamed. He would be disgusted. But since the mythical Jesus, like so much of what you Christians believe, all you religious freaks believe, right, is always outside of you, we're always just going to have problems. Yeah. First, we don't engage in the idea that we are fully formed, functional, loving, creative creatures in the first place. Oh no, we had to have been born in sin, and we're the bad thing, and all you so-called good human beings, right, the ones we're not supposed to trust in the first place, are going to be the ones to bring us to your so-called Jesus. But when it goes wrong, oh, we blame the man and not your religion. Oh, it was their fault because they did this and that and the other thing, not the religion itself. It's kind of like constantly blaming a rape victim. Yeah, like we're doing now, again, all over again in this country. We blame the fucking victims. You victimize people, and when they talk back about what you've done to them, then the victim is then proselytized to about how their faith just wasn't strong enough. Really? Because if that was the fucking case, this one here would have died 40 years ago. This one here wouldn't be here right now. And you know where my faith lies? In the goodness of the people around me. I don't have a God. I don't have a name for that. I don't have a Jesus. I don't have to have any false anything. You the guy next to me, the guy down the street, the girl around the corner. These are the people I trust. That's a faith in things not seen. But you prophetic proselytizers for profit? Fuck off. My God's better than your God. My Jesus is better than your Jesus. Really? And most of you Christians don't get the part where the history of this man was created 80 years after his supposed death. And the only person that comes to mind historically that even existed was a character named Gaul, the unmitigated Gaul, to talk about how Obama only celebrates Muslim holidays in the White House, that there are no Christian traditions, no Jewish traditions. What the fuck? Are you serious? Really? Dime store fucking preachers. Oh, and yeah, after they got done slamming the president with their perspective, which is all it is, right? No basis in fact. All the articles that she posted while she was denigrating the president seemed to have been written all by the same people over and over again. Oh my God. Philos. Yep. And let's be clear about how Jesus and the 12 prophets is the same story that has been repeated throughout history in virtually every religion on the planet. Holy fucking shit, people. And then these folks actually had the bodacious... Yeah, this be the part 2 to the previous rant. Oh my God, that was, that shit was horrendous, people. From the moment that program started, what the heck was his name? Dr. Jack Von something, Von Imp or I don't know. He's one of these